Welcome back to Impact on BBC World News with me, Yalda Hakim. In 1993, India passed a law to prohibit manual cleaning of human waste. Over 20 years on, it's still happening. Many women say they've carried on the practice from the older generation. A 2011 survey shows almost 750,000 dry toilets cleaned by what are known as manual scavengers. It's usually the women from the lowest of India's caste-based society who do this work, with girls as young as 7 learning how to collect the waste with their hands. Usha Chamur grew up as a human waste cleaner in Rajasthan. She came into the BBC to talk to me before the programme. How old were you when you began to work as a human waste cleaner? आपकी उम्र कितनी थी जब आप ये काम शुरू किया?
मैं 7 साल की थी.
I was 7 years old when I started cleaning human waste. I used to do it with my mother. That's how I learned it. Then when I was 10, I got married. And I realized that I had to do it at my in-laws as well. I carried on doing the same work until I was 14. I didn't study. I didn't have education, so that was the only thing I could do.
Just tell me what exactly the job involves. So, ये काम कैसा होता है?
ये काम बहुत गंदा होता है.
It is very filthy. You have to pick up the waste with your hands and then carry it on your head. And then you have to dump it in a far place. People in the community don't come near you. They consider you dirty and they stay away from you. So it's a very hard job, and I was a child when I was doing it.
लेकिन क्या कर हमारे तो मजबूरी है काम करते हैं हम तो.
Will you teach your children to do this job? आप अपने बच्चों को सिखाएंगे ये काम?
नहीं, मेरे बच्चों को बिल्कुल नहीं सिखाऊंगा काम.
No, I wouldn't. Definitely not. Now my children are getting education. They're studying. My daughter is a student now. I wouldn't want her to get married at the age of 10 like I did. I want her to get at 18 or 21 when she gets married. I was very young when I got married. I didn't even know what a marriage was.
So why are there still hundreds of thousands of people like Usha? Is Narendra Modi's Clean India campaign helping the problem? Well, with me here in the studio is Dr. Bindeshwar Pathak, the founder of Sulabh International, which fights for the rights of people like Usha. He's also the inventor of an environmentally friendly compost toilet that doesn't require a cleaner. Thank you very much, Dr. Pathak, for joining us here in the studio. This is something that these women have done for generations. So how do you change that?
Actually, the most important was to find out an appropriate, affordable technology. Gandhi himself said, till they clean night soil, nobody will have food with them. The sewage system cannot give the answer because it is costly in construction, maintenance. It requires huge, enormous quantity of water to flush. So I invented this technology of Sulabh flush toilet. And that innovation has made a difference in lives of untouchables. Had not I invented this technology, there is no chance of ending manual cleaning or defecation in the open in India.
So how much of a change has it brought? Just tell me in numbers. We know that there's hundreds of thousands of people still doing this job, though.
Yes, actually, about 20% people still like cleaning, but 80% have been freed. And according to 1961 census, there were 3.5 billion untouchables who used to clean night soil. So now the percentage is there, still they are doing, but it is 20% left. Rest they are freed.
What about the government's response? Because it is illegal. It's been outlawed, and it was outlawed in 1993.
Yes, now nobody can practice untouchability. The problem has become that Supreme Court of India has taken affidavit from the officers that there was no toilet in the area. And now they are not able to accept it, although it is happening even till today. So what is the remedy? He should withdraw the affidavit and do it quickly. So within 1 year, they can do it. It's not such more numbers are left. So they can do it in 1 year. So that is the problem.
What about the attitude of people towards these untouchables? Is there still a perception or a belief that they should be doing these jobs?
Actually, when, say, centuries before, maybe Vedic period, it was very hard. And even people will touch dog, but they will not touch untouchables. So that was the attitude of the people in the society. They did good jobs for the society. Had not clean toilets, people would have died, became sick. But the white society gave them humiliation, insults, and tragedy.
There is a wider campaign that Prime Minister Modi launched to clean India. What do you make of that?
I think after many prime ministers and political leaders talked about toilets and sanitation. But after Gandhi, the present Prime Minister, Narendra Modi, has given emphasis to sanitation and toilets. And as Gandhi said, I want clean India first, independence later on. And the same he has. So he has ignited the minds of the Indians towards.
Because there are attempts to clean India. Just have a look at this particular clip. It's from a youth online content portal known as 101 India, and it's launched an anti-litter campaign.
The great Indian litterbug begins his career from an early age. Good shot, boy. Gold medal boss. Beautiful. On the move, standing still, what strokes. Risky, very risky. From balconies, high. Kya baat hai, madam? From cars, superb shot. Some say he's even put garbage on Mars.
Houston, do we have a dustbin?
Dubai and LA have their musical fountains. And these are ours. Beautiful, isn't it?
That was done by 101 India. Are you hopeful that India will become clean?
I think yes, because the Prime Minister has ignited the minds of Indians. Now they talk about sanitation. Everywhere you go, schools, colleges, and every office, everywhere. Now people are conscious of throwing anything outside. So I cannot say it will be clean tomorrow, but certainly like Harappan civilization, he has motivated the Indians to keep India clean and to be healthy and to develop and to get fruits of development. And they will stand out in the row of civilized nations. So that way I'm hopeful that this will work. And the Prime Minister himself has cleaned. And very fine time he goes to clean. He talks about toilet. Even the President of America, in Australia. So that is most important, that no Prime Minister talked with the heads of the states of the other countries about toilets and sanitation. So I feel I'm very hopeful.
And you're known as Mr. Sanitation because of your attempts to clean India.
I did in 1968. And when I used to go, I am from Bihar. So people ask, go to meet you and ask, so you would talk about toilets? I'm okay, yes, sir. Or yes, madam. Oh, please have a cup of tea first. I said, no. We start talking, tea will come. No. After talking about toilets, how I will have tea? Now, today I feel very happy that entire country and entire world is talking about toilets. So I'm the first person in the world to talk about toilets. Now everybody is talking about toilets.
Well, you're bringing about change, Mr. Pathak. Thank you very much for joining us here.
It has made difference lives of the people.
Yes, absolutely.
Thank you, Mr.
Pathak.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, madam.